Now in this video, we're going to answer the following question. Find the inverse of this matrix. And we've been given a 2 by 2 matrix with the values -3 and 1 on the first row and 2 and 1 on the second row. If you find this video helpful, please consider leaving a like, a comment, sharing this video, and subscribing to our channel for more content like this. A matrix is a rectangular array of numbers arranged in rows and columns, with specific rules for combining and manipulating them. A matrix is often described by its dimensions, which are given as the number of rows by the number of columns. And each item within the matrix is called an element or entry. A 2 by 2 matrix has 2 rows and 2 columns. In this question, we've been given a 2 by 2 matrix and asked to find its inverse, should one exist. The value in the first row, first column position is -3, which we will call A. The value in the first row, second column, is 1, which we will call B. The value in the second row, first column, is 2, which we will call C. And the value in the second row, second column, is 1, which we will call D. We can find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix using a formula. The components of this formula are the determinant, which is AD minus BC, and a matrix has an inverse if and only if the determinant is not equal to 0. And the adjoint matrix, which is where the elements on the main diagonal, A and D, are swapped, and the off-diagonal elements, B and C, are multiplied by -1. Finding the inverse matrix is a 4-step process. First, we need to find the value of the determinant before confirming that an inverse exists. Then we form the adjoint matrix before finding the product of the reciprocal of the determinant and the adjoint matrix. The determinant is the value of AD minus BC, which in this case is minus 3 multiplied by 1 minus 2 multiplied by 1, which is equal to minus 3 minus 2, which is equal to minus 5. Confirming that this matrix has an inverse, minus 5 is not equal to 0. Therefore, an inverse exists. The adjoint matrix is formed by reversing A and D and multiplying B and C by minus 1, which gives us a first row, first column value of 1, a first row, second column value of minus 1, a second row, first column value of minus 2, and a second row, second column value of minus 3. If we call the matrix that we've been given A, the inverse matrix is identified as A to the power of minus 1. The inverse matrix is the reciprocal of the determinant multiplied by the adjoint matrix. So, the inverse of A is equal to minus 1/5 multiplied by the adjoint matrix. And multiplying each element in the matrix by minus 1/5 gives us an inverse 2x2 matrix with the values minus 1/5 and 1/5 on the first row and 2/5 and 3/5 on the second row, which is the inverse matrix for the matrix given to us in the question. If you found this video useful, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and subscribing to our channel. Thank you.